How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back on another video. It's been a while since I've actually built anything in the garage. We've been working on a lot of stuff, but not really fabricating. So today I'm going to be building a pooper scooper. A friend of mine asked me if I could build him a pooper scooper to get the dog crap out of his yard. So hey, I think I can do this. So I do have a picture of one. He gave me a picture. He has one that's kind of broke up, but I'm going to build him one that'll last for a good while, hopefully. Now, I just got it in my mind what I want to build, so we're going to have to kind of go with the flow. We may even have to build two of them, but we'll see how this first one turns out. If it turns out good, that'll be fine. If not, we'll build another one. We'll get it until we get it right. So let me show you what I got to work with here. All right, I went up to the barn and I found a piece of plastic pipe. And we need a piece of plastic pipe to work with because that's going to be our scooper. And then I found an old broom handle up there. I got a piece of pipe that the broom handle actually fits inside of. So that's pretty good. And then we got to make a plate to weld this to so it'll mount to the side of our scooper. So let me get started on some of this. We're going to start off by cutting about 2 inches of this metal round pipe here off, and then we're going to make a little plate that'll mount on this. It has to mount on this plastic right here, so we're going to have to bend it a little bit. It doesn't have to be that wide, but we're going to bend it a little bit, drill 4 holes so it'll be able to bolt it onto this plastic pipe right here. So let's just get started and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it turns out okay. Now this is not something that has to be perfect. We're just going to chop it off about 2 inches. So now we got us a piece of flat steel here. This looks to be not quite an 1/8 inch. Hopefully I can weld it okay. And I marked another 2 inches. Guesstimated 2 inches. We'll go ahead and get this cut off. Alright, we got all of our metal cleaned up. All we got to do is get this. We're going to have to bend this a little bit just so it fits down around the pipe. I figured before I get to bending this piece of plate, I'd better drill the 4 holes in the corners so we'll have a place to bolt this down. Be easier to drill them now than to wait until it gets done. Okay, I'm not sure that this will work or not, but we're going to try and spread the vise out a little bit and give this thing a whack and see if it'll give me just, and it is, a little bit of bow in that. What we want to do is we want it to fit right on top of this pipe. Pretty snug. We'll keep trying it until we get it close. That don't look too bad. That fit on there pretty good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get this piece to mount right on here. We're going to weld that right to that plate right there. So we'll have a good sturdy bracket to lift this piece of pipe up and down with. Alright, I'm hoping that this is the hardest thing I had to do to this project, because this weld was really hard to get on there because it's so thin. So hopefully that's the hardest thing we got to do. So now I'm going to go ahead and start carving on my piece of plastic, because we got to make some fingers so we can get up underneath the little dog crap, you know what I mean? So we got to get some fingers cut on this thing. So that's going to be next. Okay, we're going to cut this thing in kind of a little funnel-like type thing, like a hand. But we're going to do this on the bandsaw. Hopefully I could do this in one shot. This is the only piece of pipe I have. Okay, now all we have to do is cut our little fingers out of this piece of pipe. The one that he showed me had little fingers in it that stuck out back and forth, so you could scoop up between the grass. So the grass would go through it, but yet pick up the dog poop. Yeah. So just debating on whether I got this thing long enough. I might go a little sharper on this thing. That looks a little better. Now we can get these guys, get our little teeth cut out of here. This here might work too. One of these tape measures that's cloth. What you gotta do is get it straight around there. I want it to look pretty straight. Well, that looks a lot better, I think. So we'll just mark this around here. We'll not go by that top line, we'll go by this bottom one. That looks pretty good. Okay, I marked this out. I'm gonna end up with 5 teeth. I did it a couple times. I ended up with 5, and these are gonna be 1/2-inch holes we're gonna drill on all these here red dots. I'm gonna drill 1/2-inch holes. Okay, I just got a piece of old firewood and stuck it in my vise here. That way I can get a good drill on this guy. These ain't gotta be perfect now. Ooh. That wasn't very good. Let's see if we can do another one here. Do them slow. Whatever you do them slow. That one there, we're going to have to work on that one. Yep, got to do them slow. If you're going to drill that, drill it real slow. Okay, I'm back on the bandsaw here. Now we're going to go ahead and cut down to each one of these holes. We made some lines there the best we could. So we're going to cut down and cut those out to make teeth. Okay, we got some teeth. Okay, what I've done here is I just laid this on the top, marked my 4 holes, and we're going to go ahead and drill these guys out and put where our handle is going to go on there. Okay, I'm going to drill a little hole through the side of this little, where the handle goes in. That way we'll have a place to put a screw in there. Now we'll be able to put our handle in there, and I got just a small screw. We're going to run a small screw down through there. So we'll keep that off to the side, but I got this old handle. I got to sand this guy up. I can't see giving it to somebody the way it looked. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing cleaned up real nice for him. This is a nice handle too. Now I would have built this, like I said, out of some Schedule 40. If I would have had it, that would have been much better. But my garage didn't produce this time. Or my barn, it just didn't have it. I didn't have any, so I think this will do just fine though. I think that's going to be a nice looking handle in there. So we'll stick the handle in there and then we'll throw the screw right down through there. Now this ain't something you're going to lift anything heavy. We're just lifting, you know, dog turd. So it doesn't have to be really, really tight on there. So, alright, now I got a few more little things to do here before we get done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and screw this handle on. Put the screw down through it. Okay, now our handle's on there. It's pretty good. I think it'll be fine. Now, I know every one of us have like a million of these little bags. You get them from the grocery store, you get them from Lowe's, any store you go to, you get these little bags. And just so we're not wasting any other bag, we're going to make it to where we can put a grocery bag on the bottom of this guy. But I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. I noticed his had two little things sticking out there. So I'm going to have to figure it out. This is going to be a little tough one. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to get this bag to attach to the bottom of this thing. So when you scoop your poop up, you just tilt it down in there and shake it into the bag. Without having to handle the bag. So I'll get that figured out and I'll get you guys right back in here. Okay, our little pooper scooper is just about done. What I've done here is I stuck an eye bolt right here, and was a little tricky because every time I put the bag in there, it would go through the eye hook. So I had to put a little tack of weld on there just to keep it from going through the eye hook. So now if you want to put your bag on there, open up your bag, and then all you have to do, and I think this will work. I don't have a dog, so I'm not going to be 100% for sure on this, but I'll let him use it, and we'll get some comments in there and see what he says about it. So just put one through the eye hole there, and then put your other one through the top of the eye hole, through the same eye hole. And you should be able to pull these two and tighten it up on the bottom of that little scooper. And you can tie it in maybe like a half a knot, that way you can get it off. So when you scoop it up, scooping it up, shake it down in your bag. Let's say this was a turd. Let's say scoop it up, put it right in your bag. And then go head for your next one. So hopefully, I think that's going to be okay. The worst thing could happen is this could slip off right in here. So I thought about actually taking a little piece of the plastic and putting a little cut in there and bending it up, but I didn't know if it'd rip the bag. But that's holding up pretty good. We'll see how it works. Get my carpenter in that file there. So we're almost finished with this guy. So when you want to take it off, all you got to do is unhook your little knot here. And pull it out. And then head for the garbage can. So hopefully this little scooper is going to work out. Now what I'll do is I'll let him use this for a while, and if he sees anything that needs redone on it, he'll just let me know, and if something's not working out, I'll fix it for him. So almost done here. Okay, now our pooper scooper is done. We put a little bit of paint on it. That way we don't see all that crap in that white pipe. Now you probably could get yourself some green pipe. I know they make green, blue, different colors. But we just got the white, that's all I had. So I think everything turned out pretty good. The handles on there are pretty sturdy. I actually drilled another hole and put another screw in there. There's 2 screws in that handle. And for as heavy as, well, of course, some of you guys might have some big dogs. I mean, I don't know. As long as they ain't crapping like cows, I think you'll be okay with this one here. Well, that's made from all junk from the garage and from the barn. And I don't know what a pooper scooper cost, but this one here, free. Didn't cost nothing. Not a penny. A little bit of electricity and that's about it. So, and we get to use up all these bags we throw away. You know, we put them in the garbage cans like in the bathroom and stuff because you got a little garbage can. But now we can put them on the pooper scooper. So we got some more uses for them little plastic bags. I even know a guy that actually melts these down and makes knife handles out of them. So there's a lot more uses for them bags than you think. So I'd like to tell everybody thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Don't forget, click the little bell down there on your right so you get them alerts when I post another video. Thanks for watching.